Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and apparently I'm just not showing up on the screen right now. Hang on, what if I do that? There you go! I did a bit of redecorating between streams, and would you believe I put my penguin camera on the wrong layer? I was behind the picture of my bedroom, and not, you know, behind my desk. Miss Vivi, hello, hello. Oh, Wales, hello, hello. I'm glad you're both here. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you very much for the glitter. We do love it here. This is known. So, yeah, check it out. I did a bit of redecorating because it is the first day of spring today, at least as I stream this. And this spring reminds me very much of, like, going swimming and hanging out with the family and a bunch of Russian kids. There is a story to be told there. So yeah, if we go to this one, it's a little easier to see. But we're in a swimming pool today instead of, like, the winter field. And if you check this out, if we do this, if we go to the game, it still does the sunset thing. I love that. That's one of my favorite things about my streams. It's just the day progressing as we play it. I am going to do a bit of that. And let's continue the game. I don't really remember what happened last time. I know that we wandered away from being, like, in detention and fighting, like, folklore monsters, and now we're just at home fighting the Upside Down and copyright protection. But actually, no, there wasn't. I don't know if it's because I was hot on the trigger or if it's just not there, but I got away with no copyright claims on my video after the last one. Hello, mystery person. Nothing. Do I have anything that I can give to you? That's a good question. Oh, I do have... What is that? It's over. No matter what's been written on there, there is only farewell. So these are the counseling records. What if I give you the necklace? That also doesn't do anything. Well, toss my worries out and receive your guidance on a paper plane. Maybe she wants the paper plane, because that is the only option left. A glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls as Father's voice roared through the halls. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is Mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now, every night a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes on day by day. The anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world. In a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. That was really poetic, actually. I like that. Empirical Woodland. I don't recall that I ever got detention for not doing my homework, because I don't think my teachers cared enough. The only time I particularly recall getting in detention was, like, group detention, which didn't do anything, because, why would it? I didn't do anything worthy of punishment, so shut up. Or that one time I got into a fight. Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through a neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark, brushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies. I glide merrily by your side. I've been an actor in our play long before the curtain's risen. Being held is ever comforting, longing for your love embracing. Listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise! What a turn of fate! What a... I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. I appreciate the detail that the character model, her mouth is moving, even though I'm not getting a reply. Or maybe I'm not saying anything. I don't know. Have a sheet of paper. All of a sudden, we stopped meeting. You became distant, bitterly, colder than the sun could melt. Air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body is beating hard, with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again, I am left in abject solitude, in a house that I call home, in a space that I call school. A walking corpse whose mind's without, a sense of loss that's drowned without. How could this happen to me? That's what I'm getting from that, which is unfortunate because I unironically love that song. Chang Ming-hui, we need to talk about this. Oh, there you go. Ms. Yin, it is not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking, going after a child like that? Child? I was already studying abroad at her age. Content warning, I guess? She's old enough to know what she wants. So what now? Will you lead her down this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter, it's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in a little romance. Did you forget about us? We were already in the same boat. Don't you forget. Nothing like a wall full of eyes. That's just basically creepy. Well, I think I get what was going on there. A painful recollection. I think we got our school counselor slash teacher blackbagged. My soul is shattered into pieces when I cannot put myself back together and forget everything. I open my eyes and welcome a barren world. Ardent Slacker, I'm gonna welcome you. Why not? 'Cause you're a pretty cool person. And you're here hanging out with the rest of us pretty cool people. I like that. Oh, hey, and having said we're not at school anymore, now we are. Okay, that's not me. I thought I might have been in control. But no. So, like, the concept of doing Chinese characters, or kanji in Japanese, as graffiti, that's really interesting to me, because a lot of it is just visually terrifying. Look at this. I couldn't quickly write that. Not like, so there was a tagger around where I live who, their tag name was Beef. And, like, that's really easy to tag. You just write Beef on the wall, and there you go. Not like, whatever this 27-stroke monstrosity is. The heart one is quite nice, though. That's a classic. Could I not go in here? Because it was actually police taped off the whole time. Because I also noticed that my character is see-through. Which says to me that I'm a ghost. Or a forgotten dream of a dead civilization. Also, my dad's a giant fish. I don't know. I also notice I can't hold my breath. So you're probably not going to jump on me like the lingering monsters did. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you. And you are me. Something, something, persona. Yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories, like mirrors, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering. In a world! Fangrei Shin, what do you fear the most? So speaking personally, of this list, it's gonna be that one. Believe that we are all born free. Eager to walk on your own path. And afraid of losing yourself. You are me. Oh, it's like Silent Hill 0 all over again! Yes, everything is like Silent Hill. That's what that command is for. Oh hey, and now I can use these doors. These falling leaves floating in the air like that, frozen, that's great. I like that touch. That is a really nice design. I mean, in as much as any of this can be considered nice, it's a horror game. It's very... The door is blocked by an unknown force. It's very spooky is what it is. Can we go through any of these doors? Does that explain anything, Empirical Woodland? Because when I first got to that plot twist, I went, what? And then I never went back to the game for like a week. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thoughts. But this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else. For that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Ms. Yin. Is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. Ella, don't talk about book club! What is rule 1 of book club? Don't talk about it. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but we'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon, the book club might come to an end. Oh, it's Brexit all over again. A friend of mine likes to import the anime and the characters, and is great until Brexit happened, and then it's like, no, now you gotta pay tax on everything. Ms. Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei. There's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never bought us any of those books in the first place, right? Ha, I know I can always count on you. Don't mind me, I'm just hiding over here in the black. With the HTML. Alright, there's nothing over there. Let's go back out! Oh, Wales, thank you very much for the lurk. Please enjoy your lurk. And Ms. Vivi also. I choose to believe the two of you are lurking together and coming up with shenanigans in private. Like, out of nowhere, glitter is going to happen physically in my room, and I will have only you to blame because you did it. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere, and I will follow you like a shadow. Loving this white text on the white background. That's great. The door handle is broken. I can't get in. What if? No. Okay. I thought it would be a case of you use the right stick to move her around. Oh, but actually that works as well, because it's our shadow. Hello? The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. I can't open this door. But if I do that, she's gonna follow me back, right? Right. Let's see, what else do we have? Who can be calling at a time like this? Oh, are we in a time loop? Because that's me, and that's what I said, looking through there. And the door wrapped in barbed wire. That was one of the first puzzles we solved, because we had to avoid the monster and get the wire cutters. Something funny going on in this horror game. And that one we can't open. It Took her a little while to realize where we were. That's fine. Wait. So, the shadow stayed on the left-hand side because that's where we led it when we went down on the left-hand side. So, will it now stay on the right-hand side if we go down the right-hand set of stairs and we make the loop back to the left? Let us hope so. Because that's about all I've got. Do I have any inventory items? I don't. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the thing is over there. Yeah, check that out. And now we speak to you. Remember when you enrolled? So full of passion. Participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities. Grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose... Actually, what did my character do? I think... So, I don't think it's escape. Because we are still in school, trapped in a time loop. So, I don't think escaping is the right answer, because we are still here. I don't think turning a blind eye counts, because I think we got our counselor in trouble. That's the one that I'm leaning on. Also, this one ends with a full stop, so I think that's the answer. So I think we chose Grim Acceptance. The Shadow Self refuses to comment on this. That's fine. I don't... You're creepy. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book, and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, Wei? You're closer with Ms. Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Ms. Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is... Do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I am as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. I think it was me. I think I did it. And I'm the baddies. And that's why we're here. A torn piece of the verdict written from court. Chang Ming-hui, a district-level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming-hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chongting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading of prohibited text with rebellious and corrupt thoughts. Will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. And that's where we went last time. Yeah. I I think we may have sold out our friends. And that's why we're trapped here in a time loop, thinking about what we did over and over. Is that guy gone? I think that guy's gone. So I have to say as well, something I wasn't entirely sure about with my redesign is like how viewable is chat. But I see chat, and I see that everyone's doing great and visible. So that's pretty cool, actually. I'm glad I made the swimming pool decision. And I figured I'd do it now because it is the start of spring. And it was that or wait for a point when all 3 games have finished at the same time. And who knows when that's going to be. So I just figured I'd do it now. Some of the games have got 2 different backgrounds now. Let's have fun. Clipping. Blacklisted to return home for burial. Half a century in exile. Blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Ms. Yin Si-han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now, this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Oh, want to become famous? Dang, it's been a while. Oh, no, actually, I don't. Hang on, where is the button? I'm going to go for that, and then I'm going to go for that. Oh, well, that just deletes everything. Quick, everybody, start chatting again. It'll make all the chat box come back. You see, Empirical Woodland, this is why I delete messages rather than ban the users outright, because that seems to get rid of it on the OBS overlay. That's fine. I always like those little cat emotes that you've got, Ella. Like, especially that guy with the cookie. That's great. The door is barred by a broom, and there is a note on top of it. I banned the user, and then I hit the refresh button on Twitch chat, which... that's fine. Snitcher. Oh no! Oh no, is it me? I think it's me. Do you know what? I hear that in Empirical Woodland because I've watched Twitch streams on the mobile app, and let me tell you, that app is not friendly. Yeah, I broke it. I definitely broke it. Pretty sure there's a command for that as well. Don't worry, Andy just broke everything. Oh no, oh no. Hello, the one person who is in color. Are you okay? Buster Wolf? Hydrate. I think I will. Let me tell you. Do you know what today's drink is? It's a Lemsip. Because kind of felt my voice going a bit at work today, and you know when you get the feeling you're gonna have a cold? It was one of those, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to deal with this. Especially if I'm gonna sit here and talk for a couple hours with my beautiful chat people. So we are working on countering some of that. I think you can't tell the difference. Can't see the join. Oh, that's great. That's great. Didn't see that transition was seamless as well. There's a note on the card. Yeah, we're. You see, I don't feel like I'm sick. I don't need a sick day. I just had a bit of a sore throat and something coming on at work. It's fine. Although I will grant you as well, Click did point that out that one time. Oh! Yo, Alana Ray has had scones. Did you like them? It's like eating sweet sand. Now, here's the question. What did you put on those scones? Because the correct answer is clotted cream and a bit of jam. Well, there's your problem. You're supposed to put some stuff on your scones. Clotted cream, bit of jam. Maybe some butter. Margarine if you have any. Yeah, clotted cream. It's like the most vile looking thing, but it's actually delicious. Like, it genuinely, it looks horrible in the tub because it's got this little crusty top to it, and it looks like there's something wrong with it. But then you spread it on your scones, and oh, it's lovely. And then a bit of jam on top of that. Oh! And then we... Nope. Yes? Oh, I think I get it. What if we turn off this light now, and now we go this way? Because now we can do that. Acting immediately on one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? I'm going to say... Okay, so I don't think live a laid-back life is the correct answer. Because... we're stuck in a time loop. We are still here trying to solve the problem. So we're trying to solve something. I also don't think that... It's not submitting to fate either, because we are still here trying to solve the problem. So I'm going to say, taking hold of destiny. Also, hello there, Click, how are you going? That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. There is something wrong with clotted cream is terrible, says Empirical Woodland. Well, do you know what? I disagree with you there, sir. It is lovely. Also, if you want some good scones, I know a fella who makes some. Wonderful guy. Actually a Twitch streamer. You should go check him out. Makes them with, like, lemonade in them. And they smell delicious. And they taste great. And they're all big and fluffy. And it's me. I am talking about me. I make lemonade scones. They're fantastic. You should love scones. They're great. I feel like it's a very British thing as well. I do declare, let's have some tea and scones on the patio. Reginald, right? That's what that's what it is to be British. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. Instructor by. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found this on a teacher's desk. Oh! Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. We did rat out our teacher! But, like, we did it in such a way as to save our own selves? Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone. Just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Well, calm indifference I feel is wrong, because I'm sitting here going, oh, so that's not right. I don't think we can take them back, because time has passed. This is 50 years we've been doing this, if that newspaper article's anything to go by. So that doesn't work. I'm going to say we quietly accept. What? Okay, first of all, in Spaceballs, they don't use marmalade. Marmalade is orange. They very obviously jam it. Is that even a German pun? Or, other way round, is to jam something, does that mean something else in German? That's the other question. I think one of my favorite stories about that movie is they sent over the script to George Lucas to be like, hey, we're going to parody your thing. Do you have any issues with the script? And George Lucas is like, no, we got no issues with the script, but it's not fair for you to, like, sell merchandise based on this movie, because it's a parody and all. And this is why we have the big Spaceballs, the flamethrower scene, where it's just, anyways, merchandise. This barbed wire is new. Come on, you call everything marmalade. Well, that is an interesting way of doing it. Actually, I don't know that I can tell you the difference between jam and marmalade beyond what goes in it. Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. Lucas also objected to dressing the main character like Han Solo, so they dressed him as Indiana Jones. Oh, that's great. I like that. I miss silly parody movies. I miss, like, Spaceballs and Airplane and Naked Gun. I miss that genre. Hello? Oh, there's a little speech bubble there. Facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. I am you. Yet, you are not me. I thought we had established that, in fact, I was. Naked Gun is so good, isn't it? That tree has eyes, and those eyes are tracking me. And invisible wall there, the game's like, no, you're not supposed to go left, you gotta go right. You hope that this river of blood and bodies is a metaphor. I don't think it is at this point. I think we got everyone killed. Constantly cycling over and over with only the River Sansu at the end of your journey. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to Paramita lies in collapse. So the Requiem with a warm crescendo welcomes you once again. Oh, have I got the bad ending and I gotta begin again? We did spend that entire stream quoting Naked Gun and Police Squad because it's really good. And there's just so many... The freeze frame joke from Police Squad is always funny. And they do I think it's 6 episodes of that show, and they're always funny. I feel like I had to shout over the screeching river out there. I bet if I could read that, it would be something terribly ironic. Hello everyone. I'm here to give a speech. Ratting out your friends. It's always cool. You should totally do it. Because all the cool kids are doing it, and you'll probably get paid off for it. Is that what I think that is? Life ends, but sin is permanent. In silence, I await my curtain call. Okay, I am gonna say probable content warning. I think we're gonna do the bad thing. Let's find out. Oh man, that's my least favorite Shibari. Thanks to Sparkmain for that joke. Pretty tastefully done, actually. It's like you bit from The Exorcist 3 with the nurse, whom I believe to be the basis for Lisa Garland. Is that the... Yeah, that's the movie, I mean. Is that the ending? That's the ending! Well, there you go. We got an ending. I don't know if that's a good one or not. Okay, so I liked this game. How's that? I liked the look of it. I like the way that it controlled and the way it felt. I asked Ella what game I was thinking of, and it's Real Horror Stories is specifically what I was thinking of. It feels like a good version of that. Or like a good version of a Flash game, if you see what I mean. This feels like something you would see on Newgrounds circa the mid-late 2000s, but with a lot of polish to it. And, you know, because I'm running through HDMI right now, the good graphics. And And I liked that. I think it was kind of weird how they fell off the edge of the folklore thing. Because, like, excuse me, the first couple times we find, you know, the lingered who we have to, like, shy away from them and hold our breath. And then the lantern ghost, we have to look away and walk away. And then they just kind of stop showing up. And the rest of the game, our main enemy was ourselves. And I'm not entirely sure how to feel about that. But no, this was a good game. Definitely worth checking out. I don't know if there's another ending. We were the villain all along. And we didn't even know it. We've been hanging out for 50 years in that empty building, trying to solve it out. Also, Criddle, hello. I hope your shopping adventure goes well. Please enjoy Yarn Quest. She's going shopping for additional yarn to do extra yarn projects, and I'm so proud of her for it because they all look great. Folklore only goes so far, though, as there are more representations of aspects of police state societies. That also makes a lot of sense. The idea that just keep moving and don't maintain eye contact, and then this one is always watching you. I get that. That is a fair point and a fair observation. But yeah, no, that was a good game. I had fun with that one.